that Ghana was able to, you know, come out and give that kind of support and brought it to where it is, because you know, the public opinion and the work of the media was so strong and powerful.
Okay, so somebody's watching on Facebook and said, hey, can you do a normal English for us?
All right, I will try my best.
Okay, try.
Right.
Okay. So continue.
Yes, so what I'm saying is that the support from the Ghanaian community and the support from the media, even parliamentarians, quite a few parliamentarians came out and they supported us very, very well. You know, so
but there was a parliamentarian who said that Rastafarianism stands for we-smoking.
Yeah, and that was so sad, because what he's actually saying and insinuating is that those children are going to take we in the school, which was very bad. You know, and I wanted us to take him on that one, because what you're actually doing, you're putting the freedom of children in jeopardy, right? You're insinuating that this is what they are doing, so anything can happen from there. So it was very, very pathetic to hear a parliamentarian inside of parliament would get up and say something like that.
Like, I shouldn't have asked this question, but because of what he said, I think, let me ask, do you smoke yourself?
No, I don't smoke. I am 66 years old and I've never smoked. Never.
Whoa.
I have cultivated it. I have used it in so many different ways for medicine, etc., but I've never smoked.
I have 4 months here. 66, right?
I'm 66.
I say, oh, when fear the sense here, on fire we can another. Where do you be? Would you any bibia, but on fire being can another.
And I grew up in Jamaica. I mean, in Jamaica, where all the Nyabingi celebration, all the different celebration, like what you saw with Luciano just now, is nothing but we. In there, when you go in there, the place is just, and I was with Peter Tosh, and when you open Peter Tosh office, it's pure smoke. So I've been around it and been in it, but I've never smoked.
Why haven't you tried to taste
it? I just feel like the only thing that should be going through my nostril is oxygen.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've never liked it just because of
the
that.
only thing that should go through your nose is oxygen.
Yes, so even cigarette smoking, I never tried none of those things.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we have a whole parliamentarian saying that Rastafari is re-smoking and all of that.
Yes.
Anyway, we'll come there and also want you to educate us about the law that Parliament passed through your advocacy, where now you can cultivate Indian hemp for industrial purposes. We'll let you educate us on that. Now, but let's come back to the victory yesterday.
Yes.
People were expecting that with the trauma the kids have gone through and all of that, you guys should have gotten some compensation from Achimota School and all the other people that you sued. Why is it? Why is it so that you didn't get it?
It would be helpful because, you know, it took me away from my work for so many weeks. It took away my other brother from his work for so many weeks and days and nights and whatever. And then the whole traumatic experience of having to take the child to even a psychiatrist for him just to give for him to get some support. And that's what my wife had to do.
You have to take the child to a psychiatric hospital?
Yeah, because it was getting so much from, you know, the way people...
Frustrating.
Yeah, and people were saying so many things and all of that. And, you know, having to move up and down, here and there, back and forth, you know, transport, this, that, you know, stay on the internet, doing all different kind of communication. It's a lot. It's a full-time work. To be honest, it's a full-time work because you know, we work together already, so you know the advocacy level. And, you know, I can understand why they would say that, and it would be welcoming if that happens. It's not something I am pushing for. It's not something that we went in there for. We went in there to ensure that the Constitution was respected and dealt with properly.
Before you went to court, you know, in Ghana, we have something we say in Chi, that Ghana that there's no law. The law does not work. Were you harboring some of these thoughts, local thoughts?
Because I've seen so many cases here in Ghana in the court and the judicial system that, you know, wasn't doing, you know, didn't do well with a lot of those cases. And we can go back to the issue of Anas. Yeah, that reveals so many things about the judicial system. So my confidence wasn't in the judicial system like that. What my confidence was in is that I was determined to bring this thing out and to fight it all the way, whether I win or lose, because it would have brought so much awareness and I would have brought out so much of the the mess and whatever that is happening. And I would have been consoled by that alone, even if we didn't win.
Okay.
You know, because
okay.
you see,
just the people of Ghana knowing what has been going on.
Yes.
Like nationwide.
Yes.
Even if you didn't win, like that would be that
exactly.
consolation for you.
Exactly, and then it would have given the youth an experience that you must fight for your rights regardless of what. Because I mean, I there wasn't any inhibition in terms of me, you know, doing it. If my life was being threatened or if I have to go and die for that cause, that's what would have to happen, because I really believe that the Constitution should be adhered to and should be respected.
You know, when this issue started, I called you one day and I was like, did Achimota School look at your name? Because the man is called Nkrabia, Destiny.
Yeah, it's true, it's true.
And since I've known you in Ghana, you are always around the corridors of fighting for one thing or the other.
Yeah.
So for me yesterday, when the judgment came in your favor and the children's favor, I was like, okay, Nkrabia, Nkrabia has spoken.
Yeah, destined, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And so yesterday I was listening to your lawyer and he was saying that the children need to go to school as soon as possible. But I also heard you and the other parent explaining that you need to put one or two things together. One will ask that, looking at the antagonism that happened between you and the school,
right?
Parents and children in the school. Do you think that now that the victory has come, let's say, okay, we've got a victory, but we are going for a different school, do you think that it is worth it going back to Achimota?
I think it's worth it, because what it is actually saying is that we believe in the Constitution and we uphold the principles in the Constitution, and they have a right based on the Constitution to be in that school, and a few individuals shouldn't prevent them from having that right. And since the judgment in court allows that to happen, we should at least be grateful that that aspect of it is working, and we should go in there. I do understand the challenges, because it has been
okay. So producer Fatoso, so that is the boy.
That's my son Oyinba.
The full name is
Oyinba Kweko Nkrabia.
Or Oyinba Kweko Nkrabia.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's him. A bra or call Achimota say or the prospectus call Enyare Hosem. Now, Uncle Tia say Yemfano, and that is Tyrone, and the father also there.
Terrio,
yeah. So okay. So you're saying that it is worth it that you go to the school.
It's worth it. I mean, we know the history of the school in terms of its records and so on, its academics and all of that. So aside from that, this advocacy was really one of ensuring that the dignity and the rights, to be restored. And this is a process of it. I mean, we have had a lot of people telling us, even when we went to the school, that we shouldn't.
That's what I was coming to. Like, I heard that the school was saying that a lot of people have taken this similar case to court and they've lost. So what you guys were trying to do will be exercise in futility.
Yeah, that's what they
so what gave you the as to say in Ghana, the vim?
Yeah,
hearing from the school that a lot of people are taking us to court, but we've won.
The assistant
and having at the back of your mind the announced video about the court system.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me read this before it goes out. Danswa Biam is watching us from Chicago, USA. He says that this judgment is one of the most positive and progressive news for the new Ghana. The law must be tested all the time. Obapa Achia said the MP, that MP is I can't read the insult. And this was DJ. Not every dreadlock is a true Rastafari, and not every Rastafari smokes. I have been a Rastafarian for a decade, that's 10 years, and I have never tested ganja. So it's totally a wrong perception, especially in Ghana. DJ, don't. Okay, I get it. And this one says, that's very bad how they see them. Okay, thank you. Keep your messages coming. You can also send your questions if you have any questions to ask the victorious father. Yes. I told you that we are starting the new month of June on a victorious note. Yeah. So there are those who are saying that this judgment is going to make, and actually they started saying this, and I think it's also started from the Achimota school, that allowing your children to be in the school will impede discipline.
Yeah, and the issue about the floodgate and all.
Floodgates of indiscipline and all of that.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to that?
No, I think they are not speaking from a well-informed position, because all they have to do is simple. Just be a little more scientific with your analysis. Go to all those schools that those children went and see if there was any floodgate there. Right? Go to all those schools.
Floodgate of what?
Yeah, of what? Right. According to them, people is going to be wearing powder, they're going to be wearing straws, and they will be doing so many different things from the culture. But the reason why they are saying that, you see, is that they are still holding on to that old white man colonial law that was established in that school in the beginning. Right? And they're trying to hold on to that
But even that, people like Kwesi Agri, Kwame Nkrumah came to actually trying to reverse the system. So why should Kwame Nkrumah and Kwesi Agri try to make Achimota an African school?
Yeah.
Then after the death of Kwame Nkrumah, we want to make Achimota a colonial institution.
Yeah, but it's the same thing with Nkrumah. Nkrumah came and did so much, and look at where the country is today. It has gone backward instead of picking up from where Nkrumah left off. So it's the same thing. You know, that colonial legacy, people are more trying to reach us. So it goes to show how brainwashed our people is at this moment.
This is pathetic. This is very, very pathetic. So the way forward now.
Okay, what needs to happen now is that the children need to go into school. They need to go into school and focus on their academics. We expect that the school will welcome them, considering the fact that they rejected them in that manner, in the spirit of harmony, peace, and love. It would only be positive for them to at least give them a welcome, so that they can settle down and focus on their academics. Out of this, we have formed a foundation called MAHAT. MAHAT Justice Justice and Rights Foundation.
Okay.
This foundation is going to be there to ensure that nothing like this happens anymore. And other issues, other social issues where Ghanaians are disenfranchised, especially children. And we are going to have a strong legal front there, and an educational front in terms of getting scholarships and encouraging, the development of education.
Did you believe that this is going to go a long way to affect our education system in a positive way?
Certainly, because right now I've been listening to different news items, and they're talking about the present situation of the educational system, and I'm sure GES and the Ministry of Education is really looking into doing some kind of reform, especially in relation to the Constitution and the mission school, of them having their own autonomy without even recognizing that they really come on and need the Ghana Education Service. Yeah, exactly, and the Constitution.
And I asked this question because of this Wesley girls, Muslim girl thing.
Right.
Do you think this win for you, this victory for you and your children, affect their case?
Yes, it should, because when I went to the school and I was complaining about the fact that when I heard that they're not going to accept them, I saw some young girls coming in with their hijab and they were telling them to take it off, and then I asked them, "You're not going to allow them to come to school with that?" And they said no.
At Achimota?
Yeah, they said they will not allow them to come to the school with that. And I was there complaining, I was so upset. And the parents, the Muslim parents and so on were there, but they didn't say anything. So immediately I went to social media and I started posting, to support the hijab, to go to school and all of that. So I was trying to build up that campaign so that, these issues would be addressed. And I think that the Muslims should really pay some attention to it and support this level of advocacy. I know they have done it in the past in terms of trying to use a very peaceful approach like dialogue, but the dialogue so far haven't really yielded that much based on what I'm seeing, and I think they should have taken the school to court all along.
So someone want to know, for how long have you been in Ghana?
I've been here 21 years now.
21 years, and now you have your Ghanaian citizenship and everything.
Yes, I do.
Now, tell me about your observation about the culture of advocacy, standing up for our rights,
right,
to the indigenous Ghanaians.
Yeah.
What's your assessment about?
Okay. When I look back at what Dr. Kwame Nkrumah did, I recognize that spirit is still in the people to wage serious advocacy, but it takes a lot to get that to that point. Because Ghanaians are not the kind of people who are ready to fight and advocate and defend their rights just so easily. It takes them a very long while until the situation before. They conform to so many different things. I have seen Europeans come here and they spot on people, they do them so many different things, and the Ghanaians would just allow them to get away with it. So
let's go and watch a short video from the court yesterday when the victory came. Producer, Andra, I need you because of me and Shaka near see a court order. All right. Enti na the course so be eno and ra brand kunimdie eba ewo court honum. And we had information that the court did not allow the journalists to come to the courtroom.
No, because the courtroom is very small. I don't know why they use such a small room for a human rights.
But
because human rights
they used to be at the new court building where it has a space.
I don't understand what it's so small that it's just enough space for the lawyers and the parents or whoever it is that is directly a part of the case. It's just enough space in there for that, nothing more. So they couldn't accommodate that much people inside there. And I think what they should have done was to put a screen like this outside. So that people, and put some benches out there so people could be a part of it.
Now, before we go, let's look at some people who were standing against you, like the president of the Nagrat, that is Angel Kabonu.
Right.
Yesterday, I heard him when you guys were on Joy FM, saying that now he's okay, he's happy now. Somebody with beard can come to school. Somebody with suit can come to school. Somebody with perm can come to school, and all of that. How do you interpret that comment?
No, I think he's just following in the same vein of trying to enforce that rule, and he's just bitter the fact that we were able to, to have this victory. Because it doesn't make any sense. Because if you look around right now and see in some of these schools where those rules are not there and nothing like that is happening. For instance, the other school that accept Rastafarians. We're not seeing that happening in those schools. And they accept dreadlocks in those schools. So all he has to do is to look around in his environment and see if that would have an effect.
What do you think about what I'm about to say? That they say evil strive when good people keep quiet. Like, if you didn't tell me that in your 66 years in this life, you've never smoked weed before, never smoked cigarette before.
Right.
Everybody, the moment they see your Rasta, because your Rasta is down here, they will think that that's one of you smoker going.
Exactly.
What do you think going forward, the Rastafari Council in Ghana need to do? Not just about the stigma of smoking, but then there's a lot of misconception about the Rasta man. I remember I was coming from the Electoral Commission with my sister, and we were looking for a taxi. So I stopped a taxi from a distance, and he came, and my sister saw the driver is a Rasta. I was like, oh, Fuad, what car have you stopped? And I said, let's go. By the time we go home, my sister was like, Fuad, you've shamed me today. I said, why? He said that the Rasta man has really changed my mind about them. So, don't you think you guys need to do a lot of education about who the Rasta man is, what the Rasta man stand for? What?
I think I agree with you. What the Rastafari community needs in Ghana, because I've lived in several different countries and many states in the United States where Rastafarians are. So I have a lot of experience with Rastas from other places. The Rastas here need to do a rebranding.
Wow.
Yeah, they need to do a rebranding. I say we need to do a rebranding, honestly speaking, because the issue of organizations and proper structure is what you don't find within these Rastafari organizations here, right? The relationship with the society, there's too much sectarianism with the Rastafarians. They just see their religious ideologies and philosophy and not recognizing that they are from a community, they are from villages, they are from families and all of that. And to have a more open integration with the society and be more open to participate in the social and political activities of the country. And that is where they fall down a lot, because of the fact that they do not recognize the importance of politics, right? So they need to get onto that level, because if they don't do that, Rastafari is going to just go to the waste in Ghana if they don't recognize the importance of social and political activism.
You remember we went to Pando some years back on Full Sovereignty Ghana, GMO advocacy. And that's where I got my eyes open about who the Rasta man is. Like the way the Rastaman calls their wife is so romantic and amazing. Empress. and the Rasta woman called the man my lord. And I was like, and their life so peaceful. You know, over there I saw a lot of Rasta community, Rasta men together, and I saw that they are not what we call them in the society. So you mentioned rebranding. What do you think need to go into the rebranding?
I think there needs to be a greater appreciation of the culture of Rastafari. You know, they need to do more studies in terms of the history of Rastafari, because you speak with a lot of them, they don't understand the history. They think Rastafari is more religious than anything else, but Rastafari started as a liberation force. A Pan-African liberation force. That's a fundamental aspect of Rastafari. It was over the years that Christianity and so on and so forth have influenced it along the way, coming up. And this is a side that they have embraced, right? A lot of these youths, they are from deep and strong cultures in Ghana, and they do not make that culture impact within Rastafari. Because when I come to Ghana, I'm expecting to see strong cultural retention, you know, affecting the Jamaican brand of Rastafari, knowing that we are in Africa. So your environment should reflect within Rastafari as opposed to more Jamaican vibes. You see what I'm saying?
So you mean that once you have moved from Jamaica to Ghana, you expect that the Ghana culture should supersede
of course
the Jamaican one?
Of course, because as Jamaicans we are looking forward to come to Africa for the glory and empowerment and all of that, which Africa has it. You know, in terms of its resources, in terms of its culture, in terms of the language, in terms of so many things that were taken away from us, that we are disconnected with. So coming to Africa here, the Ghanaian Rasta or African Rasta should make a massive contribution to the future of Rastafari. But they are not doing that because
they want to copy
what is in Jamaica. And Jamaica have reached a certain point right now where it's getting very decadent, because the island is so small. It has come under a lot of attack from cultural imperialism, and because of the fact that they understand the strong spirit of the Jamaicans, the imperialists have made a strong effort, serious effort, to dominate that culture in Jamaica. So it is under a lot of attack right now. So Africa is the future for Rastafari.
Now let's move on quickly to the law that you people helped Parliament to pass. What necessitated that law? Because in Ghana, everybody frowns on weed. Whether you're growing it, whether you're going to smoke it, we are against it.
Right.
Then, so what made you guys want to help Parliament to pass that law, and how did you do it?
Well, as you can see all over the world, people are recognizing the value of that plant for so many different reasons, medicinal, industrial, so many different reasons. And we recognize that this can help the economy. We see our leaders go all the way to different countries to beg for just a few million CDs. When that can be gotten out of cultivation and production of hemp. You know, so we decided that we would actually intervene to make that contribution, to bring it to the forefront, because there was just such a bad name, because all people was talking about is the smoking, whatever. So we said, okay, let us give them another side of this reality. So that's how we entered into that and got it to this point.
How difficult was it to convince Parliament to pass a law to decriminalize the cultivation of weed for industrial purposes?
It wasn't extremely difficult, but it was challenging because of the fact that you have some parliamentarians just like Angel Cupboard with that kind of mindset, who are the same kind of mindset in Parliament. And we had to just basically do the same thing, network with parliamentarians, share information with them so that they could understand the issues, because a lot of them didn't know the issues. So the few who knew the issues, we were able to network with them and stuck with them, and they're able to actually make that happen. And it happened through a lot of information.
Okay.
Yeah, both written, audio, video, and that kind of activism went on with them to get it to that point, and direct dialogue, because we used to go there in the morning from 9 o'clock and we don't leave until they close.
Wow.
Sometimes we are the last ones inside there. When they look up and look around, nobody else there with us.
Wow.
And we contributed to some of the clauses that they were
they made.
Yeah, they made. Yeah, we would write our submission or whatever and send it to them and so on and so forth.
So now, with the law that you guys help Parliament pass about cultivation of weed for industrial purposes, if I want to go into cultivation, what do I need to do? Is there an agency that I need to go and get permission, certification, or what have you?
Okay, well, the government haven't established anything yet. And I don't know of any company or organization or group or individual that is doing anything like that apart from the Empire Agri Ghana Limited.
Which is your
yes, which is what I belong to, yeah.
Well, what's your position or role there?
I'm the deputy CEO there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the only one that if you go on the internet you won't find
the name again.
The Empire Agri Ghana Limited.
The Empire Agri Ghana Limited.
Yeah.
So if I want to go into cultivation of weed for industrial purposes, for export,
yes.
If I come to the Empire Agri, what can you do?
Okay, what we do right now is that we are registering farmers and preparing them. When we say preparing them, I mean that the legal regime is coming in. A lot of these farmers, they are into illegal cultivation. So we are preparing them for the necessary documentation, necessary framework and all of that, and training to have them prepared so that when the license comes and the regulations in place, they will just make that smooth transition away from the illegal cultivation to the legal regime.
Let me say this in Chi. I'm say I feel tramu and a kubi our moya Rasta for a core parliament. Educator money we say weed a year a dear and be brewum, ne nominate dear, Fanny nomination chain. Yet the enemy member of body my idea and we so. Germany Parliament, etna say educated Parliament, I'm to say Parliament are passing Rama, Ubetimia Dreary, in your phonenum, Nemum, Sir Uberton, na Yadi Ayan, announced when Jessica said the Biocuna. Into Omo Company, no, Empire
Agri Ghana Limited.
Empire Agri Ghana Limited. Okoha, Ubin information, I know Marcus, I hope I still give you o from what, Memo, education. Na, what when you also way. And I believe you have markets too.
Yes.
When, like if I have gone into weed production.
Exactly. We have secured $56 million US contract.
To 56 million US dollars.
Yeah, and what we are doing now is that we are partitioning off that to the farmers. So if somebody has 35 acres, they will get their share where that is concerned.
Wow. But I think this news needs to be said louder than this.
Yeah, I mean, we have been doing workshop and we have been pushing out a lot of information on it.
Ain't he? Almost $56 million.
Yeah. Off-take agreement, yeah.
And you know, say officer, loan. And they are into farming. Now, what me now tell us what are some of the things that we can use weed for apart from smoking?
Every single thing that you see in this building, basically.
no, but you
vast majority. For instance, the fabric, material, your shirt, your shoes.
Whoa.
It can make the body of that phone. It can make the building.
Wow.
It can make the carpet. It can make the bottles.
You can use weed to make bottles.
Yes. Like for instance, the issue of the plastic that we have in Ghana, which caused that flood every year. We can make biodegradable plastic from them.
Which is it? The stick or the?
Yes, it's the whole
stem.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. And where is your office located?
We are in East Legon.
Okay.
Yeah, we are in East. But if you Google Empire Greek Ghana Limited, it will take you straight there. Yeah.
Do you have any number you want to give out before we leave the interview?
Not at this moment.
Not at this moment. Okay, you've off your phone. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. So now let's come back to the victory that we had yesterday. Now, there's the issue or concerns of should Achimota School appeal. What are you going to do if they decide to go to the appeal court?
Okay, if they decide to go to the appeal court, we'll just repeat the process. We'll take on the challenge. We'll take on the challenge, we'll welcome it, take on the challenge, and follow through in the same manner. Because our submission would basically be the same. Where the Constitution is concerned, and that they are violating the rights of the child, and there's a lot of discrimination.
We are going to make time for another time where we'll have the boy here and the mother here to speak to her. The mom speak quite fluent Twi, so that most of my viewers will enjoy that as well. How has been the vibe with the child, the boy and the mother since the victory came?
They are very excited. I think they have a better understanding of what I was trying to do in the beginning, because in the beginning it wasn't easy.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
You had friction with your own wife and the child?
Yeah, because
what was it?
It was the issue of actually taking him out in the public.
Oh, okay.
And pushing him out there like that, right? Because when I first did the photograph,
the typical Ghanaian.
Yeah, she was.
We are afraid of.
Yeah, the challenges. Yeah, she wasn't pleased when I took the photograph and put it in social media and so on and so forth. And that fear of the system. Achimota is a mighty giant. Achimota have slayed so many enemies in the past and all of that. So at first she was very apprehensive, and then Ghanaian family structure is still in place here in a lot of ways. So the whole family, friends and all of that was coming down on her big time, telling her
you had to go through a lot to convince her.
It wasn't easy, my lord. It wasn't easy.
What exactly did you do to convince your wife that you need to take this up in the media?
I had to be consistent with what I was doing. And then people like yourself, when the information you send me or audio or whatever, I would play it. And then when I'm even speaking to people on the phone, I'll put it on speaker so that she would get to hear that there's a lot of support out there, because she didn't realize that the support was so massive. So when she started hearing these and seeing different kind of people in society who she respect or we respect and so on, and they are defending the case, so it gave her a lot of strong moral to move forward. My son was equally the same way. He didn't understand the whole issues and all of that. So, the experience, that's why experience teaches wisdom. People need to be experienced in and a lot of issues for them to really embrace it.
At here for near I hear for say Adeba Kuan pay everybody who near. Or there are some we call cotton. Ne banner some fan who no nene mammy pono. Now among support no. Nancy so. And kakra. Besides, said, the convince the manage to say, or Monco quarter say, or you're consistent. Until life, maybe Diana, Oshasiana boom, na akudu be open no ups and downs na could do top one and I think that this will be our motivation. Mpacho project number no two screen so mama na ahwefo entimi emra mu bi e bia na obi o question bi o pese obi sa na obi na obi wo nkwanhye sem bi a o pese o ka che papa yi na no pai about victory onyaye no obetimi afre e wo 024 7785986 na watimi abaso. We are wrapping up.
Yeah.
Before any caller comes in, what other message do you want to give out that I haven't been able to ask you?
Well, you see, right now in the country, people is talking about fixing it, and I think it's really in line with the progress that is needed, and that Fix It campaign should be supported by every Ghanaian.
So that face the country campaign.
Fix the country campaign, so that every ills in the country will be, focused on, and efforts will be made.
I think we have our first caller. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Let me pick another one. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
But you deal with your casa free. O casa free ne? Kentampo mi entio.
What dear? Okay. Grandson, I'm the man who say I had here. I almost I am my no getting here by no my say no. And I want my do super sport. Let's say kind of say movie I can see the upon and I what was I also to give me so fast for in Comatese and bring money come.
Oh yeah.
You know, the dear, you're saying, my ship was only just never go mine.
All right.
It almost my
all right. Miss Medase. Yan for hello, good morning.
Morning.
Udin baby casa free.
Oh, Pacho, you're running papi, casa free
Kintampo. Oh wow. And that Kintampo for Efrepa. I hope you understand what they're saying.
No.
Oh. Okay. Ubet makan bro fuka krakos so be so tini mo kanibi.
Okay, I'm from Kintampo. My name is Patrick.
Okay, Patrick, let's hear you.
Oh, okay. This thing I've been going through my head. I've been thinking about this. When will this end? Because it seems like we the youth know we have been like someone comes this day with dreadlocks, extra. Like anything can happen. No way they will just suspect the
They will
person.
suspect you.
Yeah, many have happened to me right now. I'm with a dreadlock, and they have been forcing me to cut it off. And I never make a mind because I had a friend who followed them and cut it off. No, they have been like their life has changed.
Okay.
Their life has changed. So this thing has made me happy.
All right.
And I always give thanks to God, and I always tell God to bless the man who have been standing there for the Rastafarians.
All right.
So right now, I know that all of us can attend to school and get a better future.
All right. Thank you very much. Hello. Oh, okay. He couldn't stand. So you can call on 024778596. Now also so what they want to some Abba. I think it's about time you start speaking Chi because you've been here more than 20 years.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello. Me ofra no adu TV no na what's yenka. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good day, baby. Akasa free.
But I say me question Solomon because I feel
Sola me and you, Northern region.
But Papa and the Wayadi, but it's only going to be say, you find it to be a certain as a was a David, they moved him to call hospital. I'm on the end, do with the you know, you said that as a pa, I'm going to Shira, no one Shira, and I want to me why.
All right. Yes, I say. Hello. Okay. Let me pick another one. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Udin Rabi
Yeah, good morning. Hello.
Good morning. Udin Rabi Akasa free.
After family Daniel Okata Somanya.
So many, me and you.
That's why.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But I'm sure I'm back to Bisa.
Okay, me and you.
In being great, me and the Yamabi, but person Bisa me that's to say. When you smoke it, does it have any effect on the body or maybe you have to eat it or spiritual or something?
Oh, okay. Okay, but first of all, he has said, sir, over their life, what is 66 years or no be that? But why research won't remember that answers that question? Why?
Back to you.
All right.
Back to you.
All right. You refer about 2-3 calls now. Yeah, they about calling. You know. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Would you remember your free?
Yes, I'm Nasai 24.
Okay,
I'm very happy about this issue. Though our voice were not heard on the social media and other things, but we are very, very happy them winning such a case.
Okay.
It's a first step of doing away with colonial rule. And I'm very, very happy. We Ghanaians have never thought of the number of times our women buy brick from the outside world and they make money. When our kids are allowed to put on their hair to school, this time we are not going to give them money anymore because we are not going to buy in their risks and for them to get money.
Okay.
And our children will also be in school. And I was surprised the school was talking about if the children put on long hair and other things, it's going to affect their education. What are they trying to say? In the outside.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name, where are you calling from?
My name is Patricia. I'm calling from Takoradi.
Okay, Empress, let's hear you.
Okay, Lord, I want to congratulate the Rasta man that he fought a good fight, and we are so proud of him as a Ghanaian. I'm a woman. Women, we could easily put on a lock, a fake lock, but we don't want to lock our own natural hair. We are natural black women, and we should be proud of who we are. When we lock our hair, it shows where we're coming from, and it's just what makes us beautiful, and it's beautiful in all aspects. So once again, congratulations to him, and for his wife, it's normal with women when we don't understand certain things. That's the typical Ghanaian woman. You are supposed to keep quiet in society.
Okay.
So thank you very much. We are proud of him.
All right, thank you, Pat, for coming to the show.
All right. Bye.
All right, let me pick my last caller and then I'll come to you for us to wrap up this segment. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you calling from? Oh, you're the last caller.
Okay, thank you. My name is Nana Kwame.
Let's hear you, Nana Kwame.
Okay, I'm calling from Agboba.
Agboba in Accra. Let's hear you.
Okay. I have interest in going weep.
Come again?
I have interest in going the weep. So how do I start it?
Say that again. Say
Google.
I have the interest in going the weep.
Oh, okay. So Google their company, Empire Agric Ghana
Limited. Yeah.
And you get all the information and contact them and go to their office in East Legon.
Okay.
Empire Agric Ghana.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All
so
right.
I thank the Rastaman too.
We thank you too. Thank you very much. And I day a year calling segment, you know, ABC and Anopawe. So a lot of support and love towards you and your children and your wife for the great work you've done. As I said, we'll find another time where we can have the woman here and the boy here for us to talk more about this and going forward. How are you preparing the child going to the school? Because elsewhere, yes, we disagreed and we went to court. Right. You've won. Right. There's no case. But in Ghana, the ego is so big. Teachers might want to say things, insinuations and all of that. and also they can even gang students against them and all of that. How are you going to prepare him towards that?
Well, as for the discrimination, you know, the children, they are used to it because of the fact that they have been growing their locks for the longest while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you would go in a church and sit and somebody may not even want to sit beside you.
Wow.
You know, I have been in a church already where the police stopped the church because he saw me inside there. And then when he
because you were sitting in that road, the police...
he stopped the church, and then he come in, the first thing he said, get down, come out, Rasta man, come out. And I said to him, but look, you're coming to search this car and you're picking me as the only one. What about these other people? I said, I don't care, you come out, Rasta. So that kind of discrimination, they are used to it. But the point is well taken that the animosity might be there, the vindictiveness might be there, and all of that. But we are expecting that those individuals should be wise, because now it is legal up front, where it is recognized that the Constitution doesn't give you that right to discriminate. And the whole world is watching. There's a lot of students in there who supported us. There's a lot of teachers in there who have supported us. So if any little issues go on in there, we'll have support on the inside, which would make the situation worse. So they must be very careful.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Ras and Krabia, for being on the show this morning. Once again, the name of the company that's assisting farmers to go into wheat cultivation is?
Yeah, it's Empire Agri Ghana Limited.
And we
are preparing them for the legal regime, because right now it's illegal. There is no license, there is no regulation, so they cannot cultivate now.
Okay.
But they have to do a lot of things before they get to that point, so we are preparing for the legal regime.
So what work are you doing to make sure that Parliament moves swiftly? Because you and I, we are in the agriculture sector together, you know, how they drag their feet.
We are still networking with them, sharing information, as I said before, and prompting them to kind of speed it up, because, you know, the farmers are worrying us every day. They have, you know, done their registration with us, and they are preparing themselves, and they are eagerly want to get involved. And a lot of them, they don't like the illegal regime because they can lose their money, they can lose their freedom, the families can be destroyed and all of that. So they are looking forward to this legal regime.
Thank you very much for being with us this morning. We are so grateful for your time, because yesterday, what time did you sleep?
I went to bed about 2:30. And I got up
Rastafari.
a few minutes before 4 o'clock.
Anyway, so that's why we are so appreciative. So we'll meet here on the same show once again. Producer, Mami Luciano, no lights. No night in the Zion. Now, and sorry, segment way. So the truth is so I ready, or they shine your eye at the every. And then you'll say, oh, my trans, or say, no, cameraman. It's the producer. Mami Luciano no na yefa.
Excellent is thy name, almighty and terrible. No night in Zion, there is no night there. Hallelujah, there is no night there. 'Cause Rastafari is our light, and we need no candlelight. Hallelujah, there is no night there. Oja shook them, Oja, with thy lightning and thy thunder. Cause the whole universe to vibrate and resonate with thy power. No night in Zion, there is no night there. Oh, hallelujah, there is no night there. 'Cause Rastafari is our light, and we need no candlelight. Hallelujah. Oh baby, I'm Masikankum. Masikankum. Oh, person, no man, the far. Masikankum. Masikankum. Ubena Kalana. Masikankum. Masikankum. That's Ubeka. Masikankum. Everything we do for money, yo, but invest the money before. Yeah, the enam the and you spend again your money, yo. All my guys want the hate, put the money in it. Who could tell me the unya be now with me and our press it? Oh, pesa with the Yankasa, you make a CJ.
All right, welcome back. That was just an amazing interview with Mr. Ras and Krabia, who got a victory judgment from the Accra High Court yesterday. And ne mana almost someone jomo at Achimota school no omode call court omodi nkunim enye easy o say Achimota school catch omo say o mo pa mo nkofo bebi afo we dey court e wa asem we ho omodi fo na omo akọ omodi bem no em say omo say eye abaso body pa and be yi nkonu afri nkofo bebre eso say dey ye kan e wo na ne shocking me say what's what this 66 years on fa we can another on fa jot can another na bisa say dey say osusu say as nipa dey o say kono him eyem frama oxygen.
Yeah,
that's powerful.
Right.
You know, and you know I was say you see there as Ghanaians also you see there na say o kan no mo nso so am person mo koku ayemu no also mo timi secure $56 million.
Wow.
Ah, they support we farming.
Wow.
For industrial purposes. Into omugu so mo register for and our money parliament so eguso yeah omo de licenses beba uja we na or license uni problem bia na what me because near my yeah they we already unya time I call Google na type purpose useful uses of weed so that's here won't say baby untimi enkind nti mama enye na ya once aseno you say cocoa I style bi e betumi akwanu mususu na etimi aboa ye one story bi e wa hanom na ewi a makọ the truth so school dan bi atese ugina kire abeka se dan ya kama na u ben na e dan no abubu na esi won so nkala ni ba bi akontinu eno a na mo ye den omo ekom so that's here and you can't face the country we ebino no just say come here say ade fa mofra na mo be simple info na nan no o man no am funny serious and so o friend before be gina ko friend this before be gina ha na so on kan o man education mu a obaka say enya Ghana na wo Finland producer why ready with that video now but Fatuma ahwefo enwebi near on school no dan no ho apapai no na yenhwe area ho yeguso ye ka say aban emwa no etoda individual so ene akukuo ye hu bi saa yenko na yenko boa.
From a distance, the classroom blocks look strong, but a closer view portrays a ticking time bomb. Portions of the walls have developed deep cracks, posing danger to inhabitants. Academic activities are interrupted whenever it rains, for fear that the wall may collapse.
We really feel insecure in class because of the crack on the walls, and we are really appealing on the government to come and help.
So, what's around the panel background so best to ya? Now I have shared also. A daddy in a papa in Yamwa and when we are say a buying a betumrica, now a papa boy and a sit down at the Ambayan.
From a distance, the classroom blocks look strong, but a closer view portrays a ticking time bomb. Portions of the walls have developed deep cracks, posing danger to inhabitants. Academic activities are interrupted whenever it rains, for fear that the wall may collapse.
We really feel insecure in class because of the crack on the walls. And we are really appealing on the government to come and help.
So, what's around the panel background so best to that I shared also. And then
all right, enti na babia ebinum etena esua ade eno no so de na manugu so American stand video na ba no eya ankra kweso so se yehu bibi se ya ye konkoboa ne san se etoda bia wotinkra otikuma sitakrade tamale babi woti classroom papa mu aya ka se sa na omani mu nyina te enye easy meme nkola brim na mitime nante be 3 to 4 miles at the school. Now, all could do school on crying a die out in as yet to me, I am. Ye can't a woman swim on another as a BDI and woman free SHS are air cost so any Nyan and one. Toda near bar buying so bo near bar benchy. Now, so not individuals, binum. Enna, what say Niema Emma a buying and no minor. A year St. Paul's senior high school. Enna eye metro on aduane no akofa taxi wa loading nuane ate say enya de ketwa e de agum a okọ producers our pictures no ha fato so mame enti eye school for ena omutimi e bro alarm a ye che eye mame no I say St. Paul's senior high school student arrest matron and stop her from transporting stolen food items from the school. Enti mame no awia anuane a wode ka aba school mu ha wode tese wode aguma wode ko emo bag bro bag bebre anwa eye nkati ayam no eye
Pasted groundnut.
you know bese bucket bese miensa ena ma me na fa free school mu a wode ko wahu enti eha and I am say fix your attitude, the attitude ne bi no. But ni nyina no nipa da sani em fix it. Just say emrane ne aduma. Into where ya che no. Empanyfo make sure say ma me kwa kodam. Ni a publishing man aba bia say owi ya che no. Ye kan wasem no. Mo che no ntum na kodam. Na enya adisua de ema obi bia. Na ni enti atoda nipa say ye we hani eda no nie. Yemfa obi a or qualify neutrally ye ka kofa party faithful and this adwuma na ma no nti okoye we ya bo se na party mpanyfo akọ na mu sa ni eja no say NDC o say MPP sa na ekoso ba we de esre e say mabru no ani abre ye say aban so ya de papa ye beka enti ebra stories eba fact free SHS mo ne ade no na obi awie nuane sei e de aduane afri school mu a moma mra no enya adwuma na mra no ni ne meka e wo hono Shatawale nso so efie US abeduru o say echina o abedrese industry no ene o man no na before say echina beduru no Shatawale e de no akoto asemu ye yi kwan bi a ben the office and o catch a contractor and say o ma kwan meduru no office o am say kwan meduru no office o a contractor say oh kwan no urban rules and I did contract na ma ye enti say o say ba office o there won urban rules enko kasa and not Shatawale ne boys akohwe contractor no basa wale minister ne bone enti echna ene ebe code into details oh say me crying one echna ebe code details Shatawale akobo road contractor wako US eba what the Rolls Royce aba na nka asemo so de nka de ya echna ebe code deep into sa story of Shatawale our honom I mean kind few messages on Facebook na member studio had the truth I ready Obama shine your eye. Dan Swabiam said there should be more education on the entire perception of its uses and values, and also who a Rasta is. Being a true Rasta doesn't mean engaging in criminality. He comes back to say that this is a multi-billion company, so Ghanaians should get involved in the agri production of commercial quantities. And I'm shocked. So much me as secure about $56 million on we farming. I mean, cocoa production cry. It means this is a lucrative business. I say, the truth. Only as I say, Bibi
oh asase a yebe do de metimanye bi ende mi akasa kura no mi nibia ade a mi wo mi amia bia mi du ho na me kasa me pasase a
okay
menya bi me kai se emre bi etwa mu mi already so papa bi frame me from Fosu say otie mi teachings na ma say dem mi si kasa no a ogidi se metimanye ni papa na ono so no oni ahwo de beto wasase kakra ho enti manage farming ho de a Obama mi asase ni bi.
Okay.
Na we be ka se osempakani a oka wi ho asem. No kura ni wi no me kura menya bi amedo. Menya wi fo ni bi ameye. Enkyere se obi a oye wi fo che se amanfo konko shi wi debi. Wi enye bone kura he yare bi wo nipa ho amia kasa me wonim se ya na me pehwe mu kakra. Menya odiyofo de but in ro bebi wo ha me ye. Ah no so se me ye ma wa enya ade ebe feel because ma so ahwe no mehunu ade bi a me di wi ye no masa boys akwa bi kro na obi yire ko gina ono nim se ono de adwumbone ono no se adwumbone ni tirim but papa ni nim se sa apade no opema o koni dem oba na masa grant kura no twitwa boni tirim rough ya fana ko so to si oye na yire lie
okay eti wi na je no
me na me ka me kire wo me twa ne sakora wan ko hospital and what details anya hwe ena me mana mo ya mo wi ne ba bia cat ne obi na me de to so ena ye banage etiri ni nyina me de place atale what tale kura entire because cat no so ena de banage ni tini nyina ye sane ano na 1 week 3 days ye sane no na otimi so ade
wow
I'm telling you honestly me in Canada me de banage se ena otiemi a esi atama make esi wo Russia ba bia e from Pauli
okay
yes matai ko Russia Pauli a hop up and see obi o hweme o area ho bia be hu and na hu no kra hu say ya 23 mu da scarce no a close.
That's powerful.
I'm telling you.
Anyway, yeah fancy ho da for the omo
education
omo company na nkasa ye de omo pay for beba hana ya be kasa fa ho because say bibi say o ha o say Ghana fo hu na omo timi take advantage, especially omo into farming no.
Yeah.
Take advantage of it. Abom to say
Christo Adom.
And rather ye.
Papa.
Okay. And me friend what I say who enjoy Opambo de Charlie the whole Ghana say adwendwen bi da so pa dia ko Opambo
na go check no masa
ko check no
masa nye easy enra me sere papa me sere papa time my friend me na me na yo me we ni so ade tane san ma load san ma load egu na say kwa we
ono na me say
e je san I saw them one as abontin
I saw them ebi I saw them ebi TV so and ebi radio so
okay
but ni na e call life I saw them ho
wow
yes
feeling pa
what mean I saw them ho abra o diabetes
ebeko
na only na dey say pa o so call Kalawele lie na okope Kalawele na Kalawele na ye big man Kalawele nti na odu onko force lie
yes
but also ye senior customer
yes
enti oduru hana okaso opibi
me hwe ye no krama hwe and na branch bi wa say omo toma na branch na say wadwa o si fe ma na hwe branch no say miawo
me na okasa tia me
no
mame Kalawele na obechi na nyina say no anwa na wo ho no nyina say bidie no ne odi agum no yomfa ngum yesay
na ni nyina ko si
ko na aka no ayesay
e ko si 2000 Ghana
ko si 20 million I say je 20 million fa ni na gum ka nim dumuja na fa ni na gum ka nim no say
and no some man 20 million say nyam watch na so mema
no we na ka say wo mi tua Kalawele for 2 days
ni ochira
what an amazing man
akwa we wo
anyway and then na o de my he na de yefa
okay manya trans ni de na was en amanfo ani bie den ala e was independent bie because amanfo ebu amanfo faso na ni nyina mu no ebu oni bi wo ho a ya na enye wona wo bu enipa no omo problem dodo na kasa ebinuma ye iga
say emu omo Okay, but you say e boni bi o hɔ a nipa sɛ me kwa bra me sɛ pese bu nkrɔfo me di me de maka ba ɔmo a me ko bu ɔmo no dodo na ɛbo ma mbu ɔmo easy
sa because oni me say enchechere amema o ha nyina achi opo on cheche na chi no amanfo go so fra me
say
omo hu say me na me a genuine person so they want me to help them. In which way? Let me say, where best? Oh, na masa. Uni mu nyoma na ni so. Endra say here. Obi a okura paper na ja tumuni ade ade masa me so betumi aboa. Enti no wo de koso na say azafo no mo adwuma but ye de wo de ni say wo ye correct. Me ye correct me. De enyoma ma ya. Enya mejai. Me mejai na mejai da bia me ka one day was man na me chechire mu ha.
Oh yeah.
Enye say me sorry na mejai. Ade a emu order say. Obi a me ntenase. Nanka de tina me ba ha kra me fo trotro nanka na tamre adwuma ya bie enkan no na ntesa obenya one e na obechi so a ochi big fish but ene no trotro wo mbebre enkwa omo moto ambo froze yogurt fo o ji omo na ade na ebinim bobi na so o beje no na akọ wanim na ebinim di sisi abansoro dia minim no omo sisi abansoro ne won to kasa kasa omo nim enti anka de na metra say na me fo trotro de ba adwuma mu what you say but dia mehunu no ebro adwen ene nti ase so
and what we say enkofo da bia no omo ye willing say ye mu omo
sa obi timi tira say na wate say obi say ono de oboa manfo mo adwuma nya nkoso opa a no aba no abo kwa be fa so a boa me enso onu nya ko ye no okoso kokko hwe ne nyoma mo because on fa Kristo okoduru ho no ohwe de ekọ na say onu akese sa bisa papa ne say obetimi aboa me ma me sa metimi nya sika
duro
what did you count
me why be nipa no tin kan say uye adwuma cause
ebi kura ko ye yare omo yare akira
me o maka cho say o pese unya sika na uni adwuma we ya me ma me nchen
yes onu de omo kasa
adinja
because obia onya adwuma no obe de na o de utu adwuma watima nya sika and then they one of those things
but me there are some genuine people o maka cho say ni enti o kasa ne say
let's say on you on medima in this car
they say nya sika some but e wa adwuma no o kirew ni
wow
ah we ya adwuma no ebe nyankoso
okay
so I say
okay
enti no sa ankrofo me kan o masem o meka just say uni adwuma ya don't call me
member okay
because me magic bi ama me ni sika do bi am ya
o ba be kirew nyansa ewo adwuma no ho de be na be nya ubenya adwuma no anyankoso
eda na ajadan enemy din ko no say o ni ma mi din ko mo no say na adwuma nkoso no say adwuma nkoso wo adwuma bi o say an de adwuma say shop no say shop de internet nkoso no say describe it the way I was manage your shop no so from Monday to Wednesday me call prayers
Monday to Wednesday
or
3 days no
3 days no and I just say na oye we na adwuma nkoso a bon sambe na yo unhia mpa wo unhia hwe jasa mpa bona wo kono na ye den na tena shop ho na ti wanim na nipa ba o meto wo ho no and according to Eja my minister say yes within a short time
ene ma ko yi
say apeke
we so ono aka ne sa no obi so betra bia ka say sofo pa na wo ka say mo bi enkwadwuma mu so so nyansa na ode man no akwakwa den akwakọ boa no you make a suffer pa obi kwa sorry Monday Tuesday Wednesday o say onya iko number metra ne shop hwe sanka be ya ho Ghana nyina ye ka say obi anya sorry although eya na me ka say me de me hunu do ye papa enne ma kire mu de ntia me ka sa no me ka say ebinim ka asem lo omo ka asem ni yie but secret bi o ho a Ghana de me hunu because me call to go amaya atwa ehwe hye nyina makoso esi but me ko en manko nsoro intimi nka o my Ghana mu na me wo ade ya secret nti America say me ko asore so be ka me yi ma asore nsi nchen asore me ko no me yi nsi nchen o mu teachings ye but there's a hidden something they don't know that is why me can be na maka say none of the churches are good that hidden secret the secret will come out one day those who will follow it they will be safe no matter what na enu na be na wo kro wasore ma no mo wasore dem hono o mehunu de nti am ye den o mo kwa asore the more difference between the word of God and the word of the people ordinances in the Bible from there ebeye din pastor bi said na obi ka say friend 3 days all the tears all them no abeto ade so ene hwe 5 days ene de adwuma eje ne na so pa Monday to Friday Saturday nya ni pa nyina na to ade Sunday kra be hestos ni atoto ni nyina mu 85 days no all the 3 days akwa transfer them and the 2 days to ade no matter what we lose adwuma na nya nkoso enti enya nsasam ene eja ka kire nipa kro no and the hidden secret is a back out. Those who follow it will be saved. The reason here, the Biamika and no church is perfect. No, one day I was all the transit. Oh, mommy, 1 hour, 30 minutes to cram. I can't want some pepe. My baby, I don't know. Okay, and the baby also can.
And the young was
and that, yeah, here, as an ahuchre. Oh, here, as a Jadan Casa, mammy, no more. Sorry, that time now. Here, wouldn't be time I can cross on the wife. And you remember I sorry. Ya bra po adwuma. O po adwuma, ofifie akwadwuma mu a meba wasam so. Ofifie akwadwuma wa bompaye because o gidi se Messiah eden e wo ho. Nyankopon o ho. No bompaye. O bompaye wi a o ko adwuma, wa kokotena adwuma. Time do a wo so bompaye. E Christopher wa ta me bompaye se da Muslim for there e wo pepe. Be Christopher nim. One day no so be chichiri mu a. Wa bompaye pepe. O wi a. Wa po afi adwuma mu no. Men kofie. Bra, sorry.
Na ma warrior.
Ebia wa bantam. Okay, wa bantam. Enyumira a man for boy dwaman. Eko asawe anajo. So o se on person be ma sama anajo me mpia bonten. O ye save. Enti sanyumi na dwen be ba wutiri mu no. O tia so dem tie nkyerkyere. O po an akofia kwakoda. Na time I was here the to ade na o se me that time. Me tia so dem. O be boka. O ye dey adwuma na nyere enya nkoso nti sasem na okan no sa wo twen na no si bone se bia so for pa ka say men kwa sorry Monday men ko Tuesday men ko Wednesday na say so for no nye papa wo boa ya dwen papa e no de ma no Nyankopon o de wiase wo ya hye nsa e no man o ye o wiase nyansa ne wo Nyankopon mu nyansa de okan na Nyankopon mu nyansa na waka no enti wan kwa ngesi nyamesem yanko wona a won so wo ti wiase a omoho no peso mu nyahwe obi o peso nya no ho ntem no ohwe sohwe ni ohaw bebre mu yes ohwe sohwe eni ohaw bebre mu Jeremiah kan Jeremiah 17:11 o ti de ope adenya no nya no kwan so no ti say akokohwe de obutu nkosu anya no to yeso obebu ni namu faja na chiri no wayo kwasea sa kwasea we de nyam na meka o bible na eden e ka kire bu bia eti sa wuti wo na o se me mmre mi moja ani na mo kakra menya no me de ko na dane atu adane sika gari sika tu jimi o pese kosoro wo mra nkoto bibi se woton a wani ba ho so no no wa bofem kura oni mi se binim wo ha omo nka se bra na menya sika duroma wo etwe na wo so abra o yare kwankro bi a na wo so abra se huhumu yare abra mo bi na pa abra na me mo ai so no kwen no onu akasa de ne ho kwakoto adwuma mu boss me ye de
okwa na nipa no boss no won ka
bia because when who say nipa he who say eni ti aba enti obi bra ba me sika ma bra me yesi ama nipa nyina hu say sankrofo no nyina ye den azafo enti dia on kasa no oto wa dia na dwe ne say nipa we na be den e be janiu okwa ono disika sam na kwakoto nanim ai say oti dem na o say meja adwamambo na obehwe na oba bia wura no ho no wa ba dem ho say wan nyina na so pa abebo adwaman
obisa o say jata ekomeka na o say sebo na meka cheche se mane nkoche mo anu
me ndie wu
nti oni fie na moa bi ekọ se o kosra no se o ma che se wasakra na etisen no so meka mbrane che se me kwa bonti gochi aboye bone
but agwara ba me nchen dia
ende
enye bone enu krapo na we asrewa o te se yesi me we sebo wasakra sa no sebo ada no wa ba nanum na ono sebo nanum no eno dia ne dan
owuramu
pi enti no sebo ni ba no ho so no sorry na say asre wa hye nanum but oprogu anye yi enti we de nyo no ku no ono a na de ho ba ye enti ese ono a de ho ba sa de a wan hwe a wan nye obi obje ne na so ti se de ameme hunu se sa line mi komu a de de bra mi yowo wan hwe a obeka bum obeka na no bum ma na chewo enti mu so amutie ye na ye kasa no mutie asem na muntie ne ye me wise mu up me shine mu eye se mu hunu no kura no adenjira o sa frɛ me se me ho na opemwa emwa bia ni bebia o emwa bia your hardness Oba betena se oye obi no homo nimdie wiase anwuma mu kyerese mu nimdie obetena se ahụ do oba kyerɛ wenne onya di start wa brabo a o konkan no wiase ya wo ha na obi afrɛ me the truth me papa ka kyerɛ me sɛ me nana be wuo no otutu fam e wa ha sei e di gold shame enti no ye pese ekotu na bebia ebe ko biara mo se bibi di gold na chi enti ya na me bisa se galamsey omo ye galamsey omo ye galamsey omo ye ya na omo ye nneoma bi atana gold no motu ana ebi nim so omo fa baabi hwe me ma ye abosom sem ya de bi a me nye bi da emra mi so aketekete na me nim hwe no em se class 3 na me fi ye fa na me krum me ma me no krum ho ne de bosom nko a efi class 3 a me ba ye fa say south ha ambe hu nyame sem no eche mi saso ko mi kru bi me say 86 na mi sa ko bi abosom sabre me fa me hu ni akire enti be nya abosom de bia na mom no se meti so bi ya sofo a ene mi nim se sofo de oye papa de ti bia enti mi kai data na before nya no so odifo bi na se kra ne da bubu ye bata bi ho ba bi o de se Church of Prosperity. I saw be the Church of Prosperity. So for now, you definitely or the D4 BBB. Isaac. And they call that time. Me damn ojuma. Ye call that time no credit me go school no. Me because I told you, I will village typical village pa and then they will be so Krabakota district. Baby the Akukrum. Baby am school on the for Ogbolu. One kasa te school din e be na kro na ko school a ho ade eso ni pet me born ho mo de makin kan na me yade me class o se JHS buy no form for no bibiri o mu wie form for na wo se o mu to ato no o mu sa ba JSS that and friend JSS o mu sa ba JSS na e be su ade en ti san kakra ta me wo bi ni ho out me compete me twa obi a enti bi ti bo me ho mo de kin kan kakra enti bi ko da mo na se no ye ko sa pa no na me kin kan ba bo ma the operation no ono de obaba be preach ya every year about once Isaac o preach once a year na so fun ketu na ye from secretary for omo no mo preach me na me kin ka ba mo me ko se me ko pe moi na me da betu ye fene say diamond ye ko no ye omo my oil bi e na afi be bia omo say afi bia papa ne gira ho enti e ho anwea no ye tutu disabodan for yare obi yare na oba no otutu bi enum ehunu num sisi a na no ho ato no enti tutu bi e na chichire na de bae ye yem pa bo no for 1 week ye bae no omo chere se be ko kutu da mo bia no ye fa anwea ne bi nya den empeti ho ye de peti ho na etu nko ada da mo ne be sesa no basa basa na me ni mi nua bi na ye adwuma ye nya sika na me nua ne de ofiri we da mo na se e no de ko to aso de ye ni mfuo enti afi ye adwuma na nkoso enti boy ba kwa me ni adwuma ofi across no che me say ye nko ho na adwuma na benya nkoso masa ye kwa akwaji sa oye na anwea no afi de ye de peti ba bi a me ye adwuma na zero kura 4 days hweba ena one day me sorry me titi anwea nya tugu ye bottle na oye na de me tutu ni na bobodan unu say that day mu ye koya eye mai de na me titi no manum nya that day na eye mai enti no hwe enya obi ne mu abi se bia me ko bia koji na hwe se me mi obi bia betu aboa me spiritual say pass me ko say de we need discover bra me me ma mi ni ho me brothers ni ho me busu anipa bebrebe yi afi na me ko tra radio so anasa television so abeka say bra na me nya bibi ma na fa nya sika e wo mra me busu afọ onipa no kro je radio so anasa o te ho kan asem na kasa no bisa say radio station na o te ho kan ene dia na wa beto airtime yes kwatere kwa so be front ma tie ni din aponchi so be ma ojo ni se duro ahwe ni junso o junso aye ko so se ojo ni se eduro eti so timi ye bibia ankoko tre obi ni television station so ala so obi ni radio station so di obeti ma ka se odi ni sabe se nebo se meti wa tro kwa obeti ma fast obeti ma ye radio station ono ne de wa ye ni radio station ono de wa bi ni television station o te ho ye den o ka kire wo eti me fa ho nkoma manfo na ye si gold se ba bi wo se wo ntimi ntu eti sofo anase okonfo anase malam na ono ba ka se gold wo fi abra be kire me na me ko tuma ho no ho bi te kire me na me tuma no sa gold na she ho no e na mbisa se oboase fo no mokotu a omo ye nyankomade ansa no motu no wanya gold ni bia na ye kwa ye nyankomade kwa ye tukura ye nya bi da mo no ye nya bi Yet in Uncle Yamae. That tells you, say, assassin, a moon is a coincidence. So, Koji, never be on the back of Copitino. A honor a view of how wash Albania. Say, Bini, how wash ya, and mother. And to Mopa, more must say, Sika, a drone to a friend, gold and as a diamond. Moko Jedron or Malam, no, and as a conform. Mamu Kota, Mamu Kobwasi, Mumesin Kotoko, and Puanam go to good war. I'll cry the mood to Enchimo.
Anyway, Pesa, would they a fat or more Tada Moye or more critique a debi who about themselves. So that's it. Now, a man who say, eh, I deal with ya, I took papa with you. Like Obuoha, Onko Malam Biaho, Onko Confobia until say, but you say, as a bonny be acto Samalamno. The Tassa not to know or Sangophone.
The attendance at home. Say, what you say, only Mr. Mamia or my way for a boy, see, Kaswa, boy, in Kalaka to go Kobe. Saka, Utimijan and I so. And now, when Janania hey, and I would deny totally, and come in on to me in Nisika.
Are they?
Yeah, I'm on what to say when Namo so. Now, Obia could try to this or the Baba Jessica Druno. Oh, I go to me in Nisika. Why are popular? And you know, because Obia who says I'm the panel.
Psychological, I didn't want to put me says I'm going to do a bang.
Wabi. Uncle,
maybe so I know this
here. Ghana, you can't almost my azap. I disika kesepa. Unti me Dr. Beckering film. I'm telling you, the whole Ghana Obi say honor comfort wide. What being your Cassica Dura honor number one. Because we run as well, no, not to conquer then. To
be a plastic.
Take conquer ho, may you see your bruni. Or your Dania Indian, or your Indian cry the Indian young man. Or a Dania or Indian wallet to me call India back or Jim Drew. And Colamo who couldn't tell a good hot chami. And Colampo born a good Santami, Nefiashi. Ghana buy Ninara the whole Ghana, even a Timitra, Ghana Cracker, as a confubu or Ghana, or Kunkola, the Jessica drew near the idea and Nefiashi was sent to a free a month for Baby in a Chiraquino. Because we did one day, Abano. Anka. I was sending Pamum slowly upon the who free on a fin a month for Obia something to be banner, trusting the Kaka, we are both to be friend. Hello, the truth, on no side, what's whom we found a papano? Hey, there's in soon he found a papano. There's an uncle on Uncle Gibi. Now, Quacoya, Daco to me if he did. There be a catcher. Obia intimate. They said Dr. Bakria, Boko now Kuala school, Tadigo, na Moja, or Nani Paktikon, Crasso Bacone, a plastic, and no, Sana Nipan, who's in Agidion one, then Nisi. The tennis of Nagidio no more, or qua. The Cocoya, Mammy says here, say, Obi baby, I rapping. Na, who know the question, Dr. Bakria, I'm a panacho. Dr. Bakri, Kumunipada. Unkuni on your medra. Eye juma be by that time no na wiase mo ntia se se koba se ya afei e na manfo o se first no one abekọ canvas obi asana ni obi ehun na esisi ni e ka se wakum nipa nkola se be kana o taba newspapers mpa obo se ni picture bo ho na afala yekuno na ni square tadi moja wo mu onye bida oye genuine somebody oye find a guy genuine guy bien only guy to them na o si copy pepe up amen fancy fat dey be afatu table so say onye bi no be bu then ni abemu a on fa ne sanka gama nwi ade gama nye thief obtaining is not robbing say me timi kasa kire na sika ne table so na tama me say gia me winning what the ama me pay before for free me nchen. Yeah. Well, I can wrap it up now. You phone lines. Okay. Entino share. Say what you obi ho asem hu. Say ni pana obi kwa jini ma bi wo ho. Obi kwa ese ne ho ba asem. O say most of times no. Say ni pana ho ba asem wi a. Every horror no ba be dey. Oba be yiyi. Sanka agrada aso timi jani na so na wan sakra che no call police station say am for ba asem ba ji aduro ni dey. No wa pe bi de agum. Mo say wa sa pe ni pe bi agum na. Omo so mo frefre say me de me kwa na yiyi ma me say anka ni sika on timi ndi. Anka ne anya ne say na so ye evangelist on India no yinka ho starting from V evangelist what I say and the evangelist is saying they wan hwe enkonkobo because he say no ye bet enoma ni ama ni pe hu besepa eni konu aban hwe enche before 2023 on my Ghana obia ni beti.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you obia any beti be hu bia kotoko a de krabere ebeshim na me de American say Ghana for muche ya obia me de me political party bia emra ye say you can say one day you better say emra ni ndi so emra so die so bi ka say Christianity religion and I say Ghana enya no kre ye ka Muslim folk kakraka pa ye fa Saudi Arabia o ma develop na mo develop ye Bible if Israel ma develop na mo develop o America no kakraka mo enya Israel for na ye enti enya religion na mo no eye emra so ene ndie say be dey o emra so o my Ghana mo ha enya political party eye independent candidate e be tama na ye di emra so Ghana ha enti me pebi me pen the parent candidate
what have it you come back to in
okay e hono so ye di ehia me ye come back to as a line no so obi ka che one day better say ni afia kire gold a obi ka say gold o be ntie konkotu na ye ko ha memere masa e azan say gold o be ampa na gold o ha say ebi no afra me ye say baby ani so fu bi
western region
obi so oji 80 million ansana wo manoma to gold no so when you 10 million no find your nyankoma de a omuntimi ntu na me say gold nation mo hwan na de say omu so munana me say omuntu am loro fe metimi anya atua bat me ntu anko baby a gold no de kwa ye sign krata me frɛ bibia kra be recording so me yeri nyina ne da Facebook live na wo hwɛ ye kona gold no ampa ye tu wi a me 80 million bia ye chem 4 me de 1 minim gold horo papa me gold ni da mo nyame me kwa me sample tie na ekọ ye kona de ne wo mu a masa nwa ne kakra na me de gu sample tie so ye be no trem me consume ne aka sa me sensuo na ma me twa so kama hwe me hwe na gold from black na mpa ne akọpe me de ne yache na ma toto na ma family de na ma bag cra back senti sanso azan o mu a me twa mo say azan eno so ye be twa ye be show ha mo bi ahu
enti eno no sa gold your gold wo ho eno no ya process need to say omutimi di budu
dia tia ni say ono canvas abeba obi beba guy be to be count to trim no agya hokọ because onim say there adwuma be di o gya hokọ abe say 2-3 years no osoma ni pa foforo no maba say akonfo ne adunsifo ne malanfo ne asofo no mo ya trofo ne edifo atrofo no on be ka kire say ofi gold bi wo ho e wo say mutu na mutu e be ma na motima yeyie so hwe na adwuma ni timi opẹ anajo be bia ye fene say obetimo kwakutu obetimo kutu no de bottle bi ahye ho na sa gold so yetu bi a ekọ omutu ha na mo se ekọ ha no mo sori no mo kwakutu a ekọ ha obey ekọ akọ asa kosi ba bi ono de ade na hye be say so many years no and say so many months so the obetu this week a obetimi de ade be gu no de se nwura ho ha no de nwura awo no de apetepete so otu o se etuko mo fa powder ngua mo fa no tell ngua no ko wona wa ya konfo de powder obi so di comfort di moja mo twa kokko aba ha no mutu kakra ba se mo nko ha mo di mu sa ba bia ono de ade na kokko no eno no mo kokko nya gold ni wi a afei na ye fene say occult level na ide astarte ti say the red mercury start no ye nya bottle na ade ni wo mu wi a ye de ko ye kokko ye hu nyankoma de ansa na mo de ide mo de akọ enti mo twa wi no afei na juma na start na ti say that bottle den last echiri mu ha no samuko two gold ni wie say kuko mu na ewo bottle mu na ewo mo anya tamse no mo de ko man na so ye afei na mo be hu nyankoma de obawie mu a ko sise musika nyina besa na mo kura mo nyam be wu ama na sanso still na kuko ni si wa gold no mo obi anya de MBA so
ha ye gold wo betu awi a arentina wo
hono be cho se hunhun bi edi akire enti hunhun edi akire no yanko na ko bisa hun neoma ne ehu de ebeye na gold ye ton wi yanko ba se ya ton wi na afie mu nipa ni nyina ewu ya ton wi na obi ani ho betima wo fi ho ya ton wi na ya sin na be hye anase be na nifra fo so be hu fie bi nifra fo nkwa obi hu fie bi no omo woda obi hu fie bi no nkwa ware sa ne ma we na de ade ne de eba enti ko bisa ho ade ne nye ho amemere de ebeye na se ye che na obi anya ne de no dikositi ni fie a oha bia mechiri obekọ na hona spirit be ka kire say sa godwi moton enne efie na ase ehye nipa ni nyina bi wu mo
ba
amemre ho mo nkoto na ntwe mienu mara ni nkum ho no wahu say good kukuo ma na si wo na ntwe mienu ye den bo sian kra be kakọbo abusuan mo bi o mo wo sika na akọta maba obia so ni ho a odi na ntwe kọ okonfo na malam ho na say odifo bi ho a obekura na ntwe ne di akọ de ebia ne say na ntwe ba akọ yes mo ko bi surprise na mo de aba mo de ba mo ma me hu na ntwe na ka mo na ntwe ti kwankra ne na abeben wakokoto na ntwe ti o se yekum e de atopum oba ne dey anadwo ne kum no ye ko nyankom ade no obeba na eti ne na beben ne moja na ta ho ne de be ade no because spirit church na ntwi ne moja na ye dey ye pe osika ne de e ho na ahyekọ enti love a ye dey start ye ko to go eye everything one of the tricks good wo mo fie onya obi obeka sa asem na che say good wo mo fie say oye malam o so e konfo oya za that is onim adwuma na ni so obi say we chin sa me bia be ko bia mo say de na ofie ho me bia ko bia say no obi a be ko nche obeka sa che obi an me say oya za good wo habra betu e hu be na say kire
ne me ma hu ye na say agaram say sha ase ye area honom like me mo masase so that say obi am kofa konfo ne ba obegun sa
eno na ye we traditional level e wo ba bia obi o ha oba na kase so ohin no be kire say enso we ye amemre ma no ansa na wa start say utu na on just ha na sika no wo ye bibi gu so na tu dabi na ye o say good nation hu bi ta kire dia e wo bosom na se kura no kira bosom ko bubu ayi eno ko wi
you activate phone lines no wait me afre na the adventure aba shine your eye segment and you go so answer na first call aba no men ka say you go so ma promotion wo dwumadie so oba na the advert ba you special promotion at the amount price you dey agent ya chimienu the half chel na you sign ama executive interview mo abekasa afa product no ehun da bia kai say wudi dwana ummo hu daru na tisa de wugire sumu a obo wani a kire oba no emfa ohun re sanepa ebefa e intimation so sa ever me into wait my friend 0247785996 na also watch me abaso enti what say first caller aba okay hello
good
morning sir.
But you did it, and I am Cassasibo.
A little mienti o.
Jambesa make a Rasta for no.
Okay, yet you.
Yeah, children, I say, you know, my amount you. Send impossible Rasta for next year. Obiano, I could see lucky to baby Bob Marley for no me once, almost your Rasta. In the world, all which you go on telephone, all company is you. Then also for me to phone. Shall Rasta do the same phone about them? Na show mo de almost away fat and so share mo madam indi omo na ya maintain your maybe as in the temple children as ya ma ya munti as beginning no
mate that say hello
yeah
good morning
chief
udini ba bia kasa free
ya fly me Simon kasa free western of
asafo mienti o
yeah papa na sama o kan de menene ya adwe pa ya me nim no krani say oba ye mantam na say Ghana ha ba bia ye tu agudie no a amam pod wo mo ni grappa city mamu so na ye zan wo mo agi wo mo nsam sika wo so wo dre di tu godu dia ene nanka wo dro na ye di tu godu no ye di kompo anu a ye de nya godu ni bi wo papa oba boka nko save mrebi papa bi se wo godu ne na sa so nti wo pe malama amana tu amano malam ne gine ho sika nyina akire malam ne ka enso onkope aboa opete nikosuya enfamla papa echi sa ba busum yunu wo hu badi apete kosuya bi wo ana malam de bi ko ne kromo na we ye de bobla abla ne man so wo anka sika no de bo godu no ho bla no obetimi de akotu no school fees ara se obetimi de abe bibi pata bi e dia support nkola eba na malam na betra papa so aji ne ho sika nyina male papa na bla bo
ada say hello good morning udini ba bia kasa free
because I think from Bernard
me and you
me show mo program na de bia e shape from one pana to sa na mo do bepon but see ano me program e sa travel to fake as for na TV station obi awo ho mo na ene me problem if you gonna have money set up jumbo to get to some for no sa say mo TV station for de bia ni pan beto so beto airtime to di ya man for sika na mo so ma kwan na man for share that the first thing at the department to amount for buketa work at 970 one mo say or the doctor was say commercial legal say some ko no we scam for amount for ko mo de musika ko shim no and na sanko for mo meske do no mo agi TV station na for there o TV station dia o mo luto azan and na tablet to azan and na saske do azan no agana am dey na mo tumi to sanko for no so mo sell man no and na make safa so for now o catch my money so on there so ko na 3 days on fine business o ko my mo tutum punyina pasa yam so do bia so na kumem.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Udin Baby Kasa Free.
Your friend Samrat, Kasa Free Apatapa.
Me and you.
Your friend Samrat, Kasa Apatapa.
Okay. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay. Hello. Let's wait. Hello. Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Would you have your Kasa Free?
Your friend, your boy.
Do you TV and answer me? You are free, so.
Your friend, your boy. I'm Kasa Free. I have one south.
I have one south. Me and you.
Nina say, "Sa program we are in. I made the manager home. Sa for no. Ba could be the as I papa sa.
Oh.
Said no watch that and I. What do you have for Shaha? You too. Ya see. Oh, any papa in guitar. Or my papa na kwa Jessica. If you will be 180 million. If you will be about. Oh, the friend Papa said that. Saturday na man here on a yaza. Nchini. Nini na echi no wamode ade na kusi dem wato dam 2 years to me kuma free dan me nwane dem say on fa de ni so kopem say obesa kopem 70 million aba no washira so di ama no.
Oh.
The catching papa said that the pani yaza wo za hwe bibi yo manfo busi a wo bro. We can't papa intie me na nu ya papa na ba oba ya wasa say on kopem 15 million la no fensha de na so ma no. Upon flame, Mr. said that as an any penny yo, no you. Says he need a month 15 million of Aquapamano. What man I had a man, I could you are better than in Chase said the bay are on first scanning send the Lukumas no court on your man and blah. Aquapapa said the ama, no crown of the court. This is family. Sure.
It does it. Hello,
good morning.
Good morning. We didn't be Kasa Free.
But your friend Daniel, Kasasi
Tamanita, me and you.
Sir, Mama, lot of food as Afono, and Dra, and lot of food as Afandra. The frame catch on the Munka as Anamu studio. Only the power studio better than send me, mammy. The Nimia have never napped so, them to you, Yamishamo. And you catch a papa not to want to say Yamishano. Ombo da won gbe ni yanti anko mu na ya no azaf na wo use na wo e san kwa sede ni wo so no wo say but ma so am say nyombo na katia at home life has because of that subscriber budget 30 Ghana 50 Ghana no ma ko for pictures di wo at the pictures di obi a wo guni pictures bi no say abru bi ni na ma.
We have a last caller. Hello. Pacho Dumuti, the answer may be free so.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning.
Udin be Kasa Free.
The Kasa Free you free
Kumi we last caller me and you.
Sasa na o kan ye no good die no. Madam Fubisha Omoda da no salita no akwanka yeso tukusa tutum na yeso ko Burkina okoma oji akwani 5 million ko Burkina o yeso fa 20 million mra no de ko o yeso fa 50 million mra o da sam ka kise kofi ade akoyi ekan ye tro yes akwana ko ko se tutum so abampo o so ko tutum so ne atini na ko ja akwani ye ko tukusa tutum ka yeso kofi adenye no kwe ti ko kwe ko to gold no mala no mana die bi ade ni kita no ai ka hu hu ajiri na wo so madam fo no bana do ko si madam fo no she gold ni sha because yes ha oma mana funa boka ko ise kwe wa dwan kwa be penachi ni a oni ha nti wo bebe ka se gold wo fie se wan hwi ya o de so kwa me dan wa chinchina me de no
me da se ha no na me de course ni nyina ABC enanopai ewo trends in the morning ewo Amin TV any TV2 so ewo ha no me fa chia soko ema me senior brother me dinachi Anastasia senior brother me chia na anopai yabekasa right after the show. The truth for final words na tamaso
onim say amount for TV as I'm re on ebi no hwe enye obi a nenya kwanya hwe TV bi enti no obi tiemi a after aduma nkrafo afahye we no me start show bi wa abonten ebeba Facebook live evangelist kwesi apia but who on pata bi mu na say opese boys e won pata mu no omu adwumaden na nipa ayo betima konkan na nye sikedro enye so bekọ tra computer so ni anoma enoma bebre omu yo mu dida amanfo no mi wo ho me hia bibia medical ka say me nya bibi say me nsa no adwuma dia me ye dia pemisika be dia me ye na be bo obi no so akonkan da achi na nye me nsa no adwuma me ni problem dia me hia ne me lorry fare say me platform bi na me be mount ya wan kasa mount na me ncha man for no ma e cost war system no mu a eye ntro me metima gina stage 8 hours a me ya magic nko a yensi magic ni omba nko a me nyina me friend papa me twa nipa yam ayi ne nso no atwa ni ti desi table so me wi ama kire kwa fa so etu ko azan ni bi horo ya wahunu say de ndo me kura paper me nsema ja to mu yi meye metimi di show bucket si ho me di me sabom me yi me sa etu bomb betu wom ni nyina ya za eno ni bebre say me ka say me ya aha say unse ndo ya wa akra na smoke aje ha enti na ebedu me bi no ye wi a
atena bonche na
ne be show ha na manfo hunu enti no obi a ope say ye nsori o ensori ni bi won be frame bi so de mu ntimi frame because omo ne mo so mu didi hu kakra no enti ope say o man o wa so no mu hu say e wo say onu ankasa ye adwumaden no de konkan na nye say obefa kwatietie bi so a you can call me wo every day dia o hia bia o de chemi say for segment we say no mo ncho mo ho asem ba be kira be biara wie pe me number me mfa ntudwa 0244 18 26 26 0244 18 26 26 okay enye fasika baji luto ma sika gali da menye bi o pese wani so tew
ana obi de o fa kwan bi so na won te ase a wa frɛ na otimi abo ya da as the truth our hono meda production team na say Mr. Ike Evans and Israel medamase sanso so and executive producer Ajadan Odifo Ajadan anka sanso so ya da ase na no pay say bia ma yakwenya na itimi ba na ebebie Ghana for and you sua de na me kai ani from yewura bosom we mu no enche bia omo asha se de omo advert ba no ye mamo opportunity as part of the promotional package no obeba de na oton no wa betena ha na wakasa afa ho 15 to 20 minutes and na from kra entity also so udidwa frɛ number na da ho no WhatsApp number no you show na betema frɛ na oni akasa price also ye on ya chemienu and they have chel because of the promotion you know. When she necessary, emami. If I'm